Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with HexAsians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
HexAsians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage. Give me sushi!
Hey, good morning, Hexicans. How is everyone? This is Dr. Dheeraj More coming to you. Sorry for the echo. I could not handle it properly. But apparently, it's just me watching myself on the computer. Like another personal blog for me. Like the Martian movie. I'm talking to myself. Uh, but for those who will be watching this, hopefully on replay and at 2x speed, let me know what in comments what you guys are drinking. I'm drinking some Mine Shine, not moonshine, Mine Shine Assam Black Tea drink. Uh, Not a sponsored segment, but hey, I'm here. Um, there is nothing much to talk about. Just everybody, I guess, is celebrating the price pump in Hex. And it has been amazing. Past couple of weeks, we have seen the price go up 4x, like within 20 days. So, man, it's like, and it took out like, I think 6 months of losses in 3 weeks. That is the power of crypto, and that is how things are very volatile. But hey, like volatility is the price you pay for the being in the best asset in the world. Mm, Yeah, I am just parroting Richard Hart's words, which I think is sometimes is good. Other than that, nothing very important happening. Mm, or rather, I haven't taken any notes to be talking about any important issue. Let me see if there is anything in the news. Yes, the important news. Just a second. The kind of important news is the the Binance ex CEO CZ is coming out of prison. I don't know whether he was released already, but I think he'll be coming out this today. So that theoretically should not actually be affecting the markets, but like VC pumps and or dumps for lesser than that. But it's already positive for, I suppose it is positive for the crypto industry. Uh, of course, he is pretty well connected with the other news regarding Binance. Apparently, some of the Binance Nairobi employees, I or Nigeria, I don't remember exactly, but they were held for again some money laundry or lack of KYC charges, and they were supposed to. I think the current CEO of Binance gave some statements regarding that. I hope they will be out, but overall, crypto is looking all bullish. Um, the other thing, yeah, September is about to end. So congrats, guys. We have successfully survived three-fourths of the 2024. And definitely has been a roller coaster ride. Yeah, we still have two wars going on simultaneously, but both of them are slowly escalating. We have had assassinations on presidential candidates. We have so many. So just being alive is good, I suppose. Um, Other than that, I was looking at yes, crypto hex Twitter. I was looking at some of the things. Yeah, because there are still people complaining regarding EHEX versus PHEX. But remember, there is no PHEX. There is Hex and EHEX, which is Hex on Ethereum. And where is this? So this is the EHEX versus Hex chart in Hex terms. So uh, you see, it's almost, if you were providing liquidity at point four, it went from I think 1.4, that is 1 is to 2, to as low as 1 is to 10, and it's back up as to up to 1 is to 4, I guess. 1 is to 4, 1 is to 5, which is I would say has been, if you have been providing liquidity for a long enough time period, all those so-called impermanent loss would have been taken over or compensated for by the uh, X fees that you are earning. And also remember, for a limited period of time, there was a farm running for EX versus X. So that also might have shifted the permanent loss. But if you have been providing liquidity in the past 5 or 6 months, the price has kind of stayed in this 1 is to 4, 1 is to 5 range, which is excellent when you are providing liquidity. So that that has been great. Oh, and we have Benny Blanco joining us. Nice, good to see you. Good to see you too. I yes, I uh, there is not about you, but in general, especially on X, now that the price is starting moving up, I see a lot of people coming out of the woodworks, starting to tweet bullish things about X, and as if they have never been away or have never shield alt Bitcoin. Yeah, like, but it feels good, man. S- uh, what do you call, what is the word I was looking? Vindicated. I don't think it's an appropriate word, but still, I feel like we have been vindicated. Like, yeah, we were right uh, regarding so EX. The we were talking about, especially like there were still people who still say, yeah, dump it all for Hex. But my thing is, see, there is around last time I checked, there was around $300,000 of liquidity of between EHEX and Hex, sorry, EHEX and Ethereum on Uniswap, and which hasn't moved at all throughout the dump and the great market has decided thing. So yeah, it's not going to go away. So instead of trying to kill it, why not just make take full advantage of it? And I best way of doing it is, yeah, providing liquidity. But with that, you also have to be aware that, yeah, during you have to kind of keep balancing the liquidity, like remove it occasionally, remove it, and like buy buy or sell whichever side is going up higher. So make that so it accounts. It's a very not very well thought of or talked about, but you learn to do it on your own if you are doing it for a long time. But that is one thing. But the best way is, of course, to stake your hex. But staking on Ethereum is very expensive still. Of course, if you are I would say shark or a whale, then yeah, ETH fees don't matter as much, but it still hurts like paying $100 fees for a year-long stake. Uh, but that is kind of, it doesn't matter when you make 10,000x gains. I guess people are okay paying those high fees. So if you don't want to, yeah, that stake it. Providing EHEX and hex liquidity is a good good thing. Like you are even though the amount is small, you will be earning some uh, hex on the side. So occasionally take it out and stake it. You will be earning more hex. There are multiple strategies that you can be doing with this. So yeah. Um, Again, I think the intro has the warning, not financial advice, but I don't think anybody does take my advice anyway. Uh, that is one thing. So I stand with like holding both tokens. This is one of the options. Do have sufficient ETH to be unstaking my EHEX stakes, so I'm okay with that as well. Um, but mm, let's go to the real chart that I was uh, I see a few more people have joined us. Please, please, guys, don't be an NPC. Just say hi in chat. It does help with the algorithm. Yeah, you know, but most importantly, it lets me, it's kind of an encouragement for me to be continuing this, to see actual real people, or supposedly real people, to be watching this stream. Uh, if you have any topics to discuss, we can do that, or some questions, or uh, anyways, I was looking at the hex chart. Oh, what a beautiful chart it is looking. If I can zoom in. Mm, just parabolic. This is the 1 day chart. These are Heikanshi candles, so it looks, all the candles look green. The normal, if we, there was a kind of a test of the Billinger bands. I think it is still broken and remains broken. I think did reach 1.5 cents. So that was encouraging. This time, these prices are kind of like magnet. So people do tend to move, like the prices, like kind of stagnate towards this levels. So it's good. Oh, nice to see Bitfinex. Long time. Every time I look inside my wallet that bought more than $2,000 of hex on Ethereum, I see 50 to 100 coins I never heard of. Mostly memes. It belongs to traders now. She belongs to the street. No, the thing is, with hex, I don't know what 50 to 100 meme coins you are talking about, but it is a kind of a, what you call, dusting attack, or a phishing attack. You can consider it as phishing. So yeah, don't interact with those coins at all. Uh, like there are sometimes they trick you into, like, take permissions to drain your wallet. Of course, I'm a bit paranoid with that. So yeah, don't touch any of the coins that you don't know about. And it has been happening along. Like there have been incidences where wallets have been drained because they clicked a wrong link, or tried to sell a coin. And you know I think in the early days, even I tried to do that. Uh, Luckily, I didn't lose any extra yeah, like my wallet wasn't drained, but and the only Ethereum I lost was for the transaction fee, which I am kind of sad about. But the I don't know the name of the coin, but it would, you had the chance to mint it uh, directly from their website, and the price was like it was showing that you could mint about $100 worth for free. Um, I tried that, but uh, of course it was like early 20, not I think 2019 or early 2020. So, like, what? So what they did was they created a coin, and I think it was early Uniswap days. But I don't think it was Uniswap. It was some other. Yeah, some other exchange, I think some bamboo exchange or something like that, whichever. So they, you know, of course, the coin market ranking site, coin market cap, it derives pricing from one of those exchanges. So they did what, like uh, one transaction, and which set its price to whatever it was, like dollar or two. And but when you, so in your wallet, it appeared that you had minted $1,000, but when you actually tried to go sell it, there wasn't any liquidity. So kind of a rug pull, but without the rug, like the price never, liquidity never existed actually, really. But yeah, uh, good old days, good old days. So many good old memories. What was I talking about? Yeah, but this is what has been on my mind like past 3 days, and uh, nothing else to talk about. Uh, I did kind of predict it, and I have to go and search for the stream where I was talking about it. Like, I think, but I've said it, must have said it multiple times. Yeah, as the US elections come closer, they are going to try and pump up the stock market, make people forget all the uh, recession, inflation, gives just giving handouts. What we are seeing happening with it. And yeah, so what was this? What was I saying? But but the sad thing regarding it is like, with the Fed cutting interest rate, what should have happened is people should have got more, should have been taking business risks, start buying more, or starting new businesses, hiring people. But yeah, as you can, it's been all over the news. People, yeah, the IT, especially the IT sector, is has been laying off employees. Not good. Instead, they are still reinvesting in stock buybacks and buying crypto, which for some individuals, or rather those who are invested in crypto, is it is good, but overall for society it may not be. We need to create new employment opportunities, new businesses, but any doesn't really matter. Hmm, let me see if there's anything, mm, any other news going on. Nah. Mm, do you guys have anything to talk about? I wanted to like shit talk on other few coins, but it doesn't really help the purpose. Talking bad about other coins won't pump Hex. The only thing that pumps Hex is you guys buying Hex and holding it to sell much higher. Uh, where was it? Hmm. So yeah, September is about to end. We are going end of quarter three. We will get the results of end of quarter three, and I think by now they will declare a proper recession. Uh, then they will start pumping more money into the market. So we are hopefully going to see more pump. We already know, like, uh, Richard Hart's case is moved to Halloween. We'll have a special Halloween live stream on this channel. We'll be sharing some ghost stories. We did it for the past 3 years. No, which reminds me, like, this is kind of my fourth anniversary of streaming. I think it would be next week to be exact. So the first time I came online talking about Hex around October 2020. It was with Richard Hart on Discuss Syndicate. Uh, Sometimes I go back to watch that stream. Feels good. But the thing is, yeah, the other thing I wanted was, see, look at if you look at the entire chart. Uh, Let me hide these bullinger bands. It's we are still far away from the like just another 2x from the top. And yeah, this previously this range was kind of the support which broke and we went down. So I expect some resistance around this mark, 1.5 cents. So hopefully we will get passed through this slight. We never know. Mm, by the way, if any one of you wants to join the live stream, I've shared the link in chat. It's always good to have company. Uh, Maybe I will just stop sharing. Yeah, I am out of things to say. Uh, what have I done this weekend? I saw a couple of documentaries on YouTube. You know, I like economics documentaries kind of. One was regarding the corporation, very old documentary. It, how corporations are people, you know, and if you apply like psychoanalysis, considering a corporation of as a person, then yeah, that person is a psychopath. But and another one regarding the origin of money. And it's quite complicated, you know. There are two schools of thought over. See, there is, like, I have, like, I believe in the David Graeber uh, school of thought that credit money preceded like solid commodity money, and that the whole idea of like solving the coincidence of wants, how, like, early society started with barter and came up with money for So there are still people who believe that, and even though there is no evidence regarding it, and I was watching this, not a documentary, but a kind of a video essay or a seminar, uh, um, Austrian school of thought, and they themselves contradict themselves. Like, yeah, on one hand, they do accept that this story regarding how barter gave right. We started with barter and we came up to gold money is kind of made up, or at least completely theoretical. There is no evidence for it, but still continue. I haven't like completely thought it through how to explain it, but yeah, we need a kind of a, what do you call, an explanation. The evolution, crypto as an evolution of money. We have gone from uh, reciprocity, pure reciprocity. Sorry, pure reciprocity. I fumble again. Reciprocity, pure reciprocity to like a barter, from barter to commodity money, and again to uh, credit based money, and now we are moved to crypto, which is kind of, that is something. Crypto is completely a different beast. It has properties of everything, like commodity and it at the same time. So yeah, we'll do that. Anyways, I see people are dropping off. I don't blame them. I know I am a bit boring. I am, you know, instead of tea, I should have had some energy drink or coffee to pump me up. Maybe I'll do that later, next time. But hey, the main purpose of this stream was to, yeah, just to remind people, hey, I'm still here. I'm still streaming, and hopefully I will be able to catch you guys next week around the same time, same channel. Um, so yeah, that's about it. See you guys next week. If you have, for those watching on replay, let me know in chat if you want me to discuss something in particular next week. Otherwise, it's going to be a very boring stream like this. Mm, Let's see. Mm, yeah, that's it. Good night, good evening, wherever you are.